Trump Tower any moment.
Well, Katie, in the interim, we have other news from the other party. Let's go to the animation. Remember, this is about Indiana, and we are projecting that Bernie Sanders will win the Indiana Democratic primary. We had this as too early after polls closed. Then we had it as too close. Not anymore. NBC News and MSNBC projecting that when all the votes are counted, Senator Sanders will add it to his log pile of states.
These are optics that the Clinton campaign does not want tonight, as Donald Trump effectively seals the nomination on the Republican side as he's just about to take the stage. Hillary Clinton is not quite the presumptive not quite the presumptive nominee of the Democratic Party, but she would like to be seen that way. This does not help with that, even though with a margin anything like what we're looking at here, if this is borne out in the end that this is the final margin, this will do basically nothing to affect the overall delegate race, the overall status of Hillary Clinton's basically insurmountable lead. It's just it's a bad visual for her and a bad indicator of momentum at a particularly great moment for Donald Trump, who's her likely general election competitor.
The math of proportional allotment just keeps, there's Katie Tur in front of the podium. The math of proportional allotment just keeps the thing rolling on. But going into tonight, Hillary Clinton needed to win only, on average, 1 of 5 remaining delegates, and Bernie Sanders had a much and has a much higher hill to climb. He needed to win 8 of 10 remaining delegates. So there you have it.
As you're watching the rest of the Democratic primary play out in terms of the way these races look on each night as they get decided, if Bernie Sanders were to have an earth-shaking turnaround in that race, big enough to potentially challenge Clinton for the nomination in real terms, that would look like him winning every state from here on out by 20, 25, 30 points. And so this win tonight in Indiana, it matters, and it says something about Indiana, and it will tweak the total number of delegates in Hillary Clinton's lead. It will not change the end game.
Last night, I believe you said it would take something cataclysmic.
That's possible. I tend to use words like that when I get excited or nervous.
Noted in our house. Okay. And we continue to wait and watch. Corey Lewandowski is the man nervously walking and gesticulating. Here comes the first vanguard of members of the Trump family. We will patch into the audio, which has been
troubling on these nights.
It's been challenging because we are fed the audio from the in-house system, and then they switch it over to the podium. There is no audio on the line yet, I am told.
They could make the audio great again.
They could make the audio great again. Nicole Wallace, who is dealing with
I'm just giving him a place to start.
Own emotions regarding the future of her political party.
One of the things that we're going to have to watch for, and Robert Costa was discussing this earlier tonight, which is that he was talking about the unhealable divisions in the Republican Party over this near nomination. And he said that the really unhealable division that Trump and the party might have to worry about in electoral terms is on the hard right and the prospect of an independent or third-party candidate emerging yet at this late date.
It's possible.
Is it just
if
a fantasy?
You go back to the beginning of when he announced, the first Republican he attacked was John McCain. Basically said he was not his favorite kind of prisoner of war. He liked the ones that escaped. I mean, he has insulted Republicans from the middle, the center, the right, new Republicans, old Republicans, men, women. I mean, his insults for his own party, I think, are the reason that Ronald Reagan's son, who has a new book out, came out and said that he really, I don't want to put words in his mouth, but disagrees with any sort of comparison between Trump and Reagan.
Well, yeah, one would expect. I mean, but logistically, is it possible for any third person to be added to this race?
It's about to be too late to be able to get on enough state ballots to win 270 electoral votes.
How fast would a person have to move?
Oh, tomorrow. It's pretty tough.
Yeah.
So here's 2 remarkable things about this process. Number one, the Republicans have a presumptive nominee before the Democrats.
Yep.
We would not have seen that coming.
Right.
Yep.
And number two, when this started, the Republican turnout would be so much higher than Democratic
In
turnout.
state after state after state
State after state.
Donald
so that's
Trump.
two really amazing things about this cycle in addition to all the others.
Is it not true that Donald Trump still could be the most voted for Republican to emerge from the primary process?
Yes, absolutely true. That may be a function of just the process taking longer and not being able to put it away quicker, so there are higher turnout rates in later
But
states.
I don't think I understand. Could he be the most voted for?
He's the most
He would get
votes.
the most popular votes of any candidate.